What's up guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the Akimbo Snakeshot 357s versus the Akimbo Renettis in Warzone. Which one of these is better to be using in Warzone and why? Now these are amongst the most used secondaries to be having in Warzone, especially the 357 Snakeshot, and I'm going to be going over which one is actually better to be using in Warzone and exactly why. So before we get into that, I want you guys to subscribe if you're new around here, to drop a thumbs up on today's video, and then comment down below what your personal preference is between the two that I'm going to be showing you in today's video. And so much once again, let's get right into this. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is the stats for each weapon. So this is the Akimbo Snakeshots, and then this is the Akimbo Renettis. You guys can clearly see that there's a bigger difference between the two. So with that being said, I'm going to show you what they look like stacked on top of each other for the best comparison between the stats. So before we get into this, I'm going to show you exactly how I actually went about this. For the Renettis, I used green and blue color variants to basically show the difference between the two, and then for the Akimbo Snakeshot I used pink and purple on the stats, so that way you guys could actually see the differences and see where one cuts off between the other. So we're gonna get into this right now. So at first glance, whenever you first stack them on top of each other, you're going to notice the damage. You can see that the Snakeshots do a tiny bit more damage than the Renettis do. So that right there does put the Snakeshots ahead. Another thing as well is moving on to the range, you can also see that the Snakeshots do have a tad bit more range than the Renettis. But here is where the kicker hits. You can see that the Renettis have a substantially faster fire rate than the Snakeshots. So with that being said as well, even though the Snakeshots have more damage and a little bit more range, the Renettis are going to be firing a lot quicker, and they're going to have more ammo capacity than the Snakeshots. So you're actually going to be putting way more shots at a faster rate with the Renettis. Moving on along, the Renettis also have more control and more mobility than the Snakeshots. So the only thing that you're going to be sacrificing with using the Renetti's Akimbo with the burst fire is going to be sacrificing a little bit of range and a little bit of damage, but I promise you, you're actually going to be noticing yourself performing a lot better with the Renettis. I've actually been using the Renettis over the Snakeshots a lot recently, and they are about to be nerfing the Snakeshots in general, so it would be actually good for you to make the switch now and get a feel for the Renetti's dual wield or Akimbo with the burst fire, so you guys can actually start getting used to it after they nerf the Snakeshots. So I do want you guys to actually give this a try, because in my opinion, I feel like the Akimbo Renettis are actually outperforming the Snakeshots in a sense, because it does have a lot faster of a fire rate and it does have a bigger bullet capacity. So I want you guys to actually try this out for yourselves and tell me which one you notice a bigger difference with. Much love once again, guys. Peace.